Hey everybody, just a quick update. This is Sunday, October 16th. Just Friday, 2 days ago, we learned that evening that the motorhome has left Alabama. It's on the road. We don't know if it's, 2 or 3 or 4 days to get to the dealership, but nonstop, it would be a 28-hour drive. We mapped that out. We know the driver has to stop if it's windy. They can't drive Sundays. He has to stay in a hotel. He can't use the toilet in the rig, stuff like that. So it could arrive Monday. We don't know for sure if it left Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. We were just told it's on the road. So communication on this hasn't been the greatest, but it is what it is. At least we know it's on the road. In a perfect world, everything best case scenario, we could leave as soon as this Friday or Saturday to go head towards getting it. Probably Saturday is what we would aim for if we had any choice at all. The biggest determining factor for now is going to be once they get it, the dealership will see if they need 1 week or 2 weeks for, resolving minor issues that they find, to see how good a shape it comes in on and how much work it's going to need. So for now, we're just standing by. We're enjoying our temporary living arrangements. My wife has pointed out on her Facebook recently that we're in our 50s and we're boomerang kids. It's popular for the kids these days to go back home with the parents, and we are currently living in the basement of my father-in-law and his wife, and they're very gracious to host us in that way. It's very comfortable for us to be there, and we're having a great time just getting this quality time together. So that's all good. Our buyers are in the house. We've been texting back and forth. So the house is, we closed last Friday on the house. We moved out last Wednesday. Slept in the new place Wednesday night, Thursday night, and so on since then. So that's a big change. So the house was emptied of our stuff on Thursday evening for the final bit there, and we're just waiting. We're in waiting mode. It could be a week or two, maybe 3 at the worst, and we'll have the RV. So first plan is to fly to Bozeman, and then rent a car and drive up to Missoula, and in Missoula then. They spend 2 or 3 days teaching you how to use it. They have sites on site at the dealership, and then a lake a few miles away where staff are there to help you learn how to use the thing. So they'll train you on it, and then once that's complete, we'll drive it back to Omaha. We have a reservation at a KOA in the area. So once we get back here, we'll stay there till November the 12th, and then we head to Denver. And we'll spend time with Ryan and Hannah, our daughter and son-in-law there. Spend about 3 weeks in the area, and then December 3rd, we will head towards Arizona, and we've got a spot reserved down there. So we'll be kind of right in the middle of Phoenix and Tucson, right between the two cities. So we're looking forward to winter in 60-degree weather for the first time in a long time, maybe ever. I guess first time in our lives that we'll have a warm winter like that. So we will spend our time exploring the desert Southwest. So that'll be fun. Lots of new things to see down there. Lots of places to go, and we'll have plenty of time. We don't always plan to spend 2 or 3 months in an area. In this case, we were just trying to land somewhere, and a lot of the spots down there actually fill up. Last April, the reservations start opening up, and people that do this a lot plan way ahead. So we were behind the curveball on that, around the 8 ball, behind one of those proverbial balls to get this reserved in time. So I just had to keep calling places until somebody had a spot open up. So we got in a place with some really good reviews, and should be a fun time hanging out down there. So future stays, we probably won't stay 2 or 3 months at a time. We've kind of planned to spend the first month for sure what we have reserved. We have the ability to extend into a second month if we want to. They don't hold us to it, but it's our spot if we want it for a second month. We're on a waiting list for an even nicer spot out to the west a little ways, Sonoran Desert, that one's called, and it's super popular. So if they have a spot open up, we might decide to jump to there for the second month. And then for the third month, we think maybe Quartzsite, Arizona. That is an area, if you're not familiar with it, in the RV world, it's people love it or they hate it. It's what it kind of boils down to. But Quartzite's a small town of like 2,000 or 3,000 people, I think. And in the winter, hundreds of thousands, if not 1 million RV people show up and camp in the desert. So there's BLM land, Bureau of Land Management land, all over that area. And you can just park, and you don't have any hookups, but because there's so many people there, people come through with trucks of water and tanks, and they will offer for a small fee to fill your water tank up and dump your black tank and your gray tank and stuff like that. So it's kind of the next best thing to having hookups is being there. So that's the plan roughly. And then from sometime in early March, even though it's not a great time to be in South Dakota in March, we need to head back to South Dakota, spend a little bit of time there. That'll be our state of residence. If I haven't explained that already, I can't remember. And then in early April, back to the Omaha area for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 weeks, something like that. The weather's nice in April and May. And we have friends and family in the area, two daughters for sure, that we want all the time in the world we can get with them. And just 13 years of life in the Omaha area to kind of enjoy for a little bit again. And friends to certainly visit and spend time with. So from there, there's not a plan past, mid to late May, except to go north where it's cooler in the summer. And we've got, from now till then to figure that out. We'll probably figure it out sooner than later, just to make sure we don't get behind the curve again on reservations. So we'll kind of figure out where we want to go. We have no idea. We have friends and family all over the country, and as soon as Rhoda put it on Facebook, of course, everybody's offering, come see us. So we want to see everybody, and we just have a lot of places to go, so we don't know how that's going to map out just yet. But we hope to do this for a long time and get around and see people in a way that's super fun like this, but we just don't know yet. So that's kind of the update for now. We're just in a holding pattern, in a comfortable living situation, and enjoying bonus time with the parents, and just a quiet, peaceful time, a little more, well, quite a bit more peaceful versus downsizing and getting out of a house. There's not quite as much work to be done as we're resting here. So soon enough, we'll fly and get the motorhome, drive it home, drive it back to Omaha. We'll always call Omaha home, most likely. So if I say home, that's what we mean, because our home's on wheels now. So the home is where we park it. Anyway, that's the update. I hope you're enjoying these updates this way. It's easy for us to share with people like this. And as long as I can do unscripted, unedited videos and talk for 2 minutes to 10 minutes and give an update that's somewhat cohesive and coherent, we'll keep doing this. But maybe someday we'll get fancy and buy nice equipment and edit and do the other stuff. But as long as I can keep it simple, we'll keep these coming just for the sake of an update. So y'all take care. See you on the next update. Bye.